waiting to go in this next group. And there's Michel Kwan, a 5-time champion on the right there. So many critics around the place. Hasn't competed under this new judging system before. And a lot of people thinking that she's going to be found out here. We shall see. It certainly doesn't augur well after qualification. So Idora Hegel leads for Croatia. And Jets second, Joanne Carter third for Australia, Jennifer Kirk fourth for the USA, Sarah Myers fifth for Switzerland, and Jenna McCorkle in sixth place. So the worst she's going to be is 18th going in to the free tomorrow afternoon. That's the order for the next group. Joannie Rochette from Canada, Elena Liashenko from the Ukraine, then Shizuka Arakawa of Japan, then Michel Kwan, the 5-time champion from USA. Then it's Julia Sebestyen from Hungary, last year's European champion. Susanna Poykio will go last for Finland. Terrific group. You'll be back with it after this. So into the penultimate group we go. And around 4,000 spectators here on a Friday afternoon to see this. And they're seeing a superstar down there on the ice. Not quite in your picture at the moment. Michel Kwan, who'll be fourth to go. Mind you that Hegel leads, Annette Dirt in second place. Let's go down ringside now and talk to Annette. Why the problem on the Lutz? Well, it's because I had to wait so long, she said. When I saw that I was drawn last in the group, I thought it was going to be difficult. I really like to get off first or second in the group, not last. Did that make a difference? Yeah, it was really bad. I had perhaps too much time to think about the routine, about the program, and that's not good in figure skating. You have to go on the ice to skate, not to think too much. But it didn't work.
Momentan auf Platz 1, wenn der Lutz geklappt hätte. Okay, zweiter Platz, das Finale ist erstmal wichtig, dass das so geklappt hat.
As you're saying you're on second place, that must make you happy. Yeah, I'm happy because I've made it through to the final, the free program, and I've now got the qualification for Olympics, which was my goal. I was really disappointed after the qualification, so I really wanted to do a good program here. Wanted to show a really good program. Didn't do the Lutz, but for me it was okay. Well, we thought it was better than okay, and after a rather iffy start, it was magnificent.
Yes, it's always difficult to come back after such a hard fall, in fact, at the beginning of the program. But the beautiful thing about her performance was you wouldn't have believed it if you'd switched on after the fall. You would never have believed that she'd just made a mistake. No. And that shows real character.
It was like Lambier last night, wasn't it? He goes out, misses the axel, and then 2 quads. 15 seconds later, a quad, and then another quad.
Yeah. And that won him the title. There's no doubt about that. Fantastic.
And what was his reward? To spend much of the evening with you?
Well, it wasn't much, but I don't think he'll remember, actually.
But you have. That's the most important.
Yeah.
So it'll be Rochette first for Canada, then Ляшенко for the Ukraine, Arakawa for Japan, Michel Kwan for the States, Sebestyen Hungary, and Susanna Poykio for Finland. And here's the young lady who finished 8th last year, but only 11th in her qualification. Ski Trio, her music. From Montreal, it's Joannie Rochette. start, double axel. Triple Lutz, double toe loop. This is classy. Canadian national champion this year. Promising now. She has an ease and confidence about her, which is very, very impressive. Super. Performance in a different league, to be honest, from anything we've seen so far. Rocketed up from 17th place in Washington to 8th last year. Then she won Canadian Nationals. It seemed set out for her to challenge for the medals. She's probably left herself a bit too much to do, but she's not going to be far away. This is a young lady for the future, that's for sure. Just 19 years of age, Joannie Rochette.
Yes, remember the name because she is outstanding. At Canadian Nationals, she skated a blinder, brought the house down, and she really is very, very good form here at these World Championships. There is a real air of confidence around her. Look at the Lutz. Very powerful, good height, lovely soft knee bend.
She is strong and powerful, and yet she has a grace about her, as you say, a real ease, and it looks like it's no problem.
Yeah, she's got the balance right, hasn't she? She's got the athleticism combining with the grace and beauty. Fantastic.
Josie Normand, her coach, and what a good job she's done. And backstage, Elena Slutskaya. Won Europeans rather controversially. World champion in Nagano in 2002. Only 9th last year, but it wasn't a year for her. What can Slutskaya do this time? Joannie Rochette will go racing into the lead. There's no doubt about that. The question is, how much will the lead be? And will she have enough marks to stave off the likes of Liashenko and Pöykiö, who are poised? Good marks, 30.72, and perhaps a little disappointing for me. Mid-sixes. She was in the final group. I think she'd be getting a lot more than that. At 56.40, she goes into the lead by a clear 10 marks. That'll take some pulling back from those to follow who finished above her in qualification. And here's one of them. Really moved up in the last couple of years, although she didn't skate too well in Worlds last year, but in Europeans, silver medalist last year, bronze medalist this year, been knocking at the door. Been competing internationally for 12 years, still only 28. Music, flamenco bolero, Raval. Elena Liashenko qualified in 8th place, so a good performance here could put her once again with a shot of a medal. Double toe. As good as it gets. And a triple flip.
Well, the left foot looked very low on the landing of that. I think there was a touchdown.
Torval's in the audience somewhere. She'll remember this. Double axel. No wonder she's smiling. Well, the last 20 minutes, the standard has just rocketed. Elena Liashenko sets out her stall here, and it looks impressive. 8th place, but she's going to be moving up. How far up? She won't know for about an hour and a half.
That really was a good skate. Just a question mark on the landing of the flip. Hopefully we'll get a chance to see that again, but here's the combination first. Back outside edge. Look at the elevation. Wonderful takeoff there. There's no upper body movement at all on the takeoff. Now, flip. Watch that left foot on the landing. Does it touch? Oh, I think so.
Yes, it did. I didn't think so. I wasn't going to say anything because I never like to prove you wrong, Chris, as you know. But I thought, no, he's got that wrong, but you haven't. Again, it's getting boring. We can talk to the leader at the moment, Joannie Rochette.
Éléments avec un double axel pour commencer, tu t'en sers pour t'échauffer?
Oui, j'aime ça toujours faire un saut avant.
Gwendal saying a strange way to use your difficult sections of the routine. He said, yes, I always like to start with a triple Lutz. It's the way I've always done it. So what's your expectation for the free program? Just want to have a good program, have fun on the ice. I hate saying what I'm going to do, because of course it depends an awful lot on what the others are going to do. I just want to skate clean. And that's exactly what Elena Liashenko did in her 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Marina Ermakana. Trains her in Kiev. Now, surely she's going to go into the lead. 29.16. No, she's second. They have Rochette. I thought Rochette's marks were a little subdued, but Liashenko hasn't been able to overtake her, so Rochette still leads. Liashenko's second.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, I like it. I didn't think it was going to happen. So now we move to the Japanese Shizuka Arakawa, the reigning champion. Seems amazing. It's 12 months ago since she surprised everyone by getting right to the top of the podium. It was Tatiana Tarasova who took her there, qualified in 6th place for this short. Madame Butterfly it is for Madame Arakawa. Double loop.
Oh, had to fight a hang on there. That was a triple flip.
last week and part of this week was that she wasn't the same as last year, that a little bit of the luster had gone away. But it didn't seem it there, just one a little fight on the flip. But apart from that, did well. Fumi Suguru to go in the final group, but Japan's world champion from last year making a spirited defense of her title.
Yeah, she was lucky not to go down on the flip, showing her courage and her strength there, just hanging on at the death. But I enjoyed the program. Lovely soft knee bend, very powerful again. Strong skate there from Shizuka. And it's always very, very difficult to come in as the champion, defend your title. There's that combination at the beginning. Double loop on the end. Great position in the camel spin. And here the double axel off the spread eagle. Always difficult because the right hip is so far back when you step onto that left foot. You've got to get it spot on. Some of the dance moves there included into that step sequence.
And there's the person who put them there. Last year's champion, and in your picture, a champion from years ago, Elena Slutskaya, anxious to get back in the big time as far as World Championships concerned, perhaps a little lucky to win the European title, but win it she did. And she skated pretty well in her qualification.
Yes, she's looked good here in practice as well. She does look confident, relaxed, really enjoying her skating, and that's her trump card, really.
She's the leader going into this short program. Arakawa presumably will be the leader at this moment. 31.86, yes, it's the best short program. 59.95, that beats Rochette by about 3 marks, and she extends her lead overall. She's nearly 6 clear points clear of the rest of the field. But now the most fascinating 2.5 minutes coming up. She's not the world champion now. She was a bronze medalist last year in Dortmund, but she's won it 5 times. Some people think this new scoring system makes her a pass number. We shall see. They don't think so. Adagio from Spartacus, the music. The illustrious young lady from Torrance in California, Michelle Kwan. Start, double axel. Triple Lutz, double toe loop. Triple flip. All of them landed perfectly. just great. A defiant performance from Michelle Kwan. She'll have heard the buzz, she'll have seen the papers. People have been writing her off. Is she a pass number? As far as pure skating is concerned, definitely not. Will the new judging system work against her? We will find out.
I think possibly not in the short program, maybe a little bit more in the long. People are saying that the long program is not constructed in favor of the new system, but I think in the short program, where the elements are so precise and so specific, she'll do well, and she did skate well here. I've got to say that her jumps are the strongest I think I've ever seen them. She tends to jump quite low, but there definitely seems to be more strength and elevation in her jumps.
Well, she missed the Grand Prix, all the Grand Prix season, as she did last year, but it means it's the first time here that she's competed under this new system. But whatever system you judge it by, that was a terrific performance.
Well, she's always been criticised for doing the Lutz off an inside edge, and it was much, much better there. No problems with the flip. Look, better elevation, a cleaner landing than we're used to seeing from Michelle. And she's come out to answer her critics, and she's done it the only way she knows how. It's amazing, Simon. You know, in the qualification, she got a level 1 for her spirals, which is incredible.
Yes, for a world champion, a 5-time world champion. Indisputably the best skater never to have won Olympics. And there's maybe her greatest rival waiting to go in the final group. She'll be the penultimate skater, Sasha Cohen. She's lying in second place behind Slutskaya. Kwan, remember, is 7th. But she won't be after this. She's put herself in the shout for another medal. Never been out of the medals. Since she won in 1996. Won 9 American national titles. Rafael Aratunian alongside 32-20. She's moved in front of Arakawa. It is the best short program, and she moves into the lead. Not by much, only by a point, half a point from Arakawa. But Michelle Kwan is the leader right now. Now this is turning into some afternoon here. Still the final group to go. Remember, it's a random draw in the last 2 groups. The top 12 could be placed in either order. Most of the top ones, it turns out, are in the final group. Now here's the young lady who finished bottom of these last 2 groups in 12th place. It's no place for her. European champion, remember, in 2004. 6th in the world last year. Fire and ice for Julia Sebestyen from Hungary. Triple flip. Beautiful. No. Went for the triple Lutz in combination. Didn't quite get enough elevation.
Well, I think the left side had gone back too early. Just got herself in a right mess in the air.
hard. Well, it was super, apart from the combination. Great reaction from her, though. Sets herself such high standards, and she wasn't able to live up to it, but almost is the funny side. She won't in a few minutes, of course, but she has to out there. But a ready smile. That was great, wasn't it, that triple flip at the start?
Yeah, she really is a great technician. When it works, it's superb, second to none. She gets good elevation, always cleanly landed, and her weight usually over the skate, but on that Lutz, it was all over the place. I said the left shoulder went back a bit early. In fact, in hindsight, I think it went back late. I think she got blocked by the left side of her body and couldn't make the rotation. Andras there, he's a great guy too. Did a summer school with him last year, and he is a fantastic coach. Textbook stuff there. Just so strong, and he has to work so hard to get Julia ready for these events. She does get very nervous. Double axel good.
You'd never pick that. Right, we go ringside now, and waiting for us, the five-time world champion, Michel Kwan.
Okay, Michel, that's more like you today. Do you think that not competing this year with the new judging system is a problem for you?
No, it's not a problem. It's just very new for me, and this year will be a learning experience for sure. And I just had fun out there. I just listened to the music and just skated. You know, there's only so much you can worry about. And when I sat in the kiss and cry looking mark, I'm like, I don't know what that means, but okay, it doesn't matter.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I'm glad we're not alone, Simon.
No, we've been trying to puzzle it out all week. Well, you have since Europeans.
Yes.
We're nearly there. Another 10 years and we'll have cracked it.
Yeah.
Michelle's just starting out. But very honest. A lot of people, though, saying that her free program particularly is not geared to the new system, and it may be found out. We shall see. You know, the spins and the step sequences not as difficult as they maybe should be.
Yes, you really have to read that rule book from cover to cover and construct the program in a way to get maximum out of the system, as Jeffrey Buttle did.
We might have an answer for why she's not skated particularly well. Listen to her coughing. She has had flu for most of this week, and I thought that it had gone, but it obviously hasn't gone. You can see she's still suffering, and that's obviously no way to prepare for the World Championships. And the smile's gone now, and it won't be back when she sees the marks either.
Well, of course, that Lutz was under-rotated as well, so they could mark it as a double. We'll get that shortly up on our screens.
The program component score, please.
So, 27.23, yeah, 26.26. Oh dear. It's not going to be good. Julia marked 5th on the short program so far and slots into 5th place.
Well, there you see the deduction for the fall, and I can tell you it was marked as a triple Lutz, so not too bad. But not what she was looking for.
No, she's going to be around 10th, I would imagine, at the end of the afternoon. Now the serene 23-year-old from Oulu in Finland, in her 3rd World Championships, 11th in Nagano in 2002, missed out in 2003. but in 2004 finished 12th. A lot of people thought that she should have won the gold at Europeans, and Howells here's nodding his head. Susanna Poykio, silver medalist, then got a lot of work to do here to get in with a shot of a medal. Triple flip to start. Triple lutz, double toe, three leg off.
Yeah, stayed off. A real good fight there. Right hip was a bit low, but boy, she worked hard.
Well, it's a very high standard, this ladies short. One of the best I've seen, and it continues. And still, on paper, the best to come. The top three all to come in the last group. Sutskaya, Cohen, Ando. And it means if they skate clean, there's so much work for these to do to get in with a shot. Has Pöykiö done enough?
She's such a beautiful skater. Just the quality of skating is something to behold. I love watching her. The jumps are good. She's got much more consistent this season. Skated so well at the European Championships, and she seems to have used that as a springboard to launch herself into these World Championships. Another good skate. She seems so relaxed, so confident. Here's that flip at the beginning. Beautiful upper body strength. Look at that. No movement at all with the upper half. Setting up the lutz, good back outside edge. You can really see that on the slow motion. Double toe on the end. She had to fight a little bit there because the right hip was a little low. Good position in the sit. Onto that forward inside edge look. Much harder to spin on the forward inside. Here's the double axel. Wonderful.
Susanna Poykio and Julia Sebestyen is down ringside.
You have problems with the looks. What's about with jump?
I don't know, because this is my best jump, and in the practice I never miss. But now when there is this season, I just try to fight all the events, so tomorrow I will fight too.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, she's saying that she's sick. She has had the flu all week, and like a lot of the flu around this year, it's just lingered on and on.
A bit like you.
You beat me to the punch.
I could see it coming. You're so predictable, Mr. Reed.
Okay, Susanna Poykio then. Kwan leads at the moment, Arakawa second. Where are they going to slot Pöykiö? In fact, they're going to slot her above Joannie Rochette. They make her the third best free program, short program so far. I think that's right. So as far as the order is concerned, all the order's the same overall as it is in the short program. So it's Kwan in first place, Arakawa in second place, Pöykiö here in third, Joannie Rochette fourth.
Well, I tell you what, Simon, it's put a lot of pressure on the final group because this has been sensational.
Well, there's hardly been a mistake, has there, for all of them in the final group? Well, obviously, Julia missed hers, missed her looks. Rochette didn't make a mistake, Liashenko didn't make a mistake, Arakawa didn't make a mistake.
Liashenko double-footed the flip.
All right, okay.
But as far as fall's concerned, it was only Sebestyen.
Only Sebestyen. And you got tongue-tied, just for a moment.
I was getting excited.
Right, and the final group will go after the ice resurface. We're going to have a little look back on the amazing scenes of last night during that resurface, and talk, of course, to Gwendal Peizerat, get his thoughts. And then the final group will be Karolina Kostner, then Fumi Suguri, Miki Ando, Irina Slutskaya, Sasha Cohen, and a young lady I love watching, Elena Sokolova. But you could watch Pöykiö all day. She really does have such composure. And it's going to be very interesting. It could well be that these who are tucked in behind the top three move very close to them. Maybe in one or two cases overtake them.
It didn't seem to be any nerves out there in that group at all, did they? They all looked calm.
Not at all. Right from Joannie Rochette, who looked perhaps more confident than anyone.
Yes.
And Michelle Kwan looked as if she was out on a practice session. We're going to take a break now. Then we'll be talking to Gwendal, and then looking back on last night. Then it's the final group. What more could you want?